as there are two parts of the examinations, in a 3 hours durations, so you should spend 90 minutes on each part. Don't spend too much time on one particular part or on one particular questions. So for the 90 minutes times, spend more 40 to 45 minutes on each questions. So because in the past, some of your senior, your former classmates has spent too much time on one particular questions, so unable to get a good mark out of it, so on proportion. So, and approach to answer the question, we are looking for a complete and coherent answer. So, not just, you don't need to count, we are not in the secondary school, we don't count points. Okay, so the most important part is application of book knowledge to manage real situations. So if somehow you find that you can rely on common sense to answer the questions, you are not answering the question right. We are not asking you to use common sense. We ask you to apply book knowledge, use the concept. So if you just give a common sense answer, so as I'd like to remind you that you won't be able to get a grade higher than C+. So of course, common sense still have some value. So it's not zero value, but it won't be a good grade. Okay, you need to apply. So always try a way to apply book knowledge to answer the questions. So essay, as I mentioned, that we are not in the secondary. So we use essay form, although we don't ban on using point form, but use it as restrictive as possible. Don't use it too often. So, complete and coherent answer means that we are like to have some ideas, your ideas of the answer, your insight and your own ideas. So, and you don't need to go for length. But of course, I didn't put it down here. If you are not confident on the quality of your answer, go for length. So otherwise, you need to. After all, you need to give me a chance to give you some mark. Isn't it? Otherwise, if you just put down 1 or 2 sentences, you may tell me how many marks you would like to score. Isn't it? It's difficult for me. So if you put a longer answers, I may be able to find some good point to give you marks. So you should help me, isn't it? We are not confrontational, isn't it? We are collaborative. Our relation is not confrontational. Anyway. So any question about the examination first before we go to post-examination arrangement? Any questions? So actually, as I mentioned, that